Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. We live and direct. You know what I'm saying? What's good, fam? It's your boy Dwayze on place. You know the name, you know the face, you know the time and the place. And today we back again, okay? And this time, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? So we had to download the video, okay? We had to fakazar it one time. Now we got the video, P that G, okay? And this one is TYSON SYBATELI speaks on alleged subliminals, okay? Working with Jay Jody. Split from SONY. So I guess he also touches on his split from SONY, which is why I actually wanted to cover this. Because I was saying quite a while back, I remember saying, bro, I wish TYSON didn't sign to SONY because I feel like that would stagnate his career. I don't feel like SONY has a good track record with urban acts or hip hop acts or you know R&B hip hop acts. I just all the guys I've seen go through them have not really done well, honestly. So that's just my take. I'm not hating, just saying. But let's see what P that G has to say on this family. Let's go.
What's going on, you guys? So check it right. With TYSON SYBATELI dropping Home Yard Edition, which is him celebrating the second anniversary of his album Home.
I kind of didn't understand why he did this. Like, because I also said if TYSON signs, he's going to slow down. His output in music is going to slow down. Now he's giving us projects which are anniversary editions with added, whatever.
Well, I thought it would be interesting discussing some of the topics surrounding the rapper. Now on X, TYSON gave his supporters the opportunity to ask him any questions, and he would answer them via audio. Now, I picked the most interesting questions, and the first relates to TYSON and SONY Music Entertainment going their separate ways.
Really good question. I thought I answered this one in like an interview or something, because you know people always look for something spicy or something.
Spicy.
Yeah, labels are bad. It's not the case. When it comes to Sony, the contract was for like an EP, and if they agreed we go into an album, and they did agree, and they made a huge offer for like 2 albums, and I appreciate the people there and care about those that care about me. But like the current landscape of the music business made me revisit what I want and what my 5 years looks like, and if it would be under that roof, and it wasn't. Also, it looks like any workplace, you know, the people you gel with and the people you don't. But like on a strictly business sense, I respect them for not making a fuss of me like fulfilling the first contract and declining, trying to do the next albums and stuff, like regardless of the amount offered, because it was a huge amount. You know, we don't come from much, so like money's money. But I was like, nah, and respect my decision. That was love. Shout out to those people, man. I feel like I'm too much of a hands-on guy, so like indie only makes sense, and it always has been. Yeah, even while I was there for months.
Yeah, it kind of didn't make sense to me why TYSON even signed. I always pictured TYSON as an independent act because he's that type of artist who's so good at his own brand. He's so good at branding himself and marketing himself. He understands how to get his music out there. And I feel like sometimes when you give that to a label and it's like they don't kind of understand, you know, the way you do things, the process. They just think like, oh, okay, this is the budget, the music video, the single. But it's like there's a finesse, there's an art to sort of rolling out rolling out music, you know. So I never understood that decision, but I think, you know, like you said, it was something you just wanted to try out. It was just for one EP. So that kind of makes sense. It wasn't like some crazy 5-year deal or anything. So, you know, I can see that was kind of a smart move if you think about it, you know. So shout out to TYSON.
I always felt like these things that I have to do, even while signed to them, there were things I was doing. So it was like, Also, yeah, man, people can sign where they sign. I think I'm going to just stick it as indie for now, just as I figure out my next thing while I work on this next project.
Now, when TYSON signed to the label, it was a big deal. I mean, he was coming off the success of his debut album Home, and it seemed like his career was going to reach greater heights, which it has somewhat. I mean, it's safe to say that TYSON has established himself within the game, but with him being signed to the label, he still found himself doing some of the work that the label should have been doing in the first place, which I can imagine had him feeling a bit frustrated because it's like, what are the people at the label getting paid for? But I mean, TYSON is a hard worker, so I guess he still felt comfortable in pursuing independency once again, which he has done. Plus, he's no longer restricted, which no amount of money could ever change. Now, Tyson also went on to address certain lines from Pattern Up, which was assumed to be directed towards A Reece.
I just want to say also with the Tyson situation, I really felt like Tyson, I've been saying this too, like Tyson would do so much better at Stay Low. Like Stay Low would have worked with the brand that Tyson is, like his image, his persona, his aura. I feel like that it kind of embodies that Stay Low ethos, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like he fits into that code so nicely. So it would have been nice to like see him go that way, because they are a label, but they're an independent label and they do things very indie styled, but they make very good gains with artists who are not necessarily mainstream artists. So I feel like Tyson could fit in that bag as well. You know, I think that's the route he should take. So who knows?
Oh yeah. No, it wasn't rapper. It was I got love for but clearly it ain't the same, and it was not directed at a rapper. But people ran with it. You see, that's why. No, there was definitely subs. Y'all don't know how to interpret rap, because saying we should share words is, like no disrespect. That's a terrible bar. If that's how y'all understood it, very terrible. But it's not intended for any rapper. It was actually a producer of mine that I used to work with.
Yeah, you know, it's funny how rap sometimes two things could be true. You know, even if you didn't intend that, it could still just ironically the situation. Ironically, those words match the situation, unfortunately. And it's coming from you, so it gets tricky. It gets tricky.
Old friend of mine. We were at the same venue. He was DJing on this the set before us. He was helping these other artists before us that we also rock with, you know. And then when he got on stage, he just like kind of like ignored us and went to the side and was just like, come on, you know. We expected confrontation just to like talk, you know. Just kind of avoiding it. I was just trying to say it's still love, regardless of whatever. Even if niggas ain't cool, it's still love. But nah, niggas thought it's about a rapper. Well, maybe it is.
Now, I'll admit I was one of the ones who assumed that those lines were meant for the boy, but I guess that's not the case, so I'll take my L on this one.
I don't know.
But the thing is, who is the producer he was referring to? I mean, off the top of my head, I would think it's Michael Touhy, since he just had a public fallout with Tyson not so long ago about the One It All beat. But at the same time, I've never seen Michael behind the decks at an event, so I can't confidently say that Tyson was talking about him.
True.
I guess with time we might find out, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, Tyson also addressed the fact that he's still open to working with Jay Jody.
I was with Jody, Hey Neighbor Fest, December. I was even asking him, yo, what's up with the politics? He was like, nah, that's just the internet. Everyone's politicking. I'm like, yeah, alright. But industry talk society, you better send me some ish. Niggas still got my number and stuff. I think I've hollered last. We got like 2 or 3 joints together. Will be dope if time calls for us to do another one. He can always just holler.
Now, this is some good news in my opinion. I mean, even though he just had a public feud with one of the members from RCR, it's not going to stop him from wanting to work with another member from the camp.
Isn't that weird though? Like, you know that somebody in that camp has problems with you and then you work with his brother? I don't know, it just seems like I'd rather just stay away, you know. I wouldn't even try and involve myself. I'll just like, because it seems like it's weird there. It seems like for some reason Reese is looking at Tyson a bit crazy. Maybe it is the internet, I don't know, but it seems like there's something weird there. But I guess he's the better man. Like, he's just gonna be like, yo, you know, I guess Tyson has no problems with anybody, so let the man be.
I mean, it's safe to say that If Found Bring Home is one of Tyson's best records to date, and Jody had a hand in that. And considering that they're both dope lyricists, I would love to hear more music from them, so hopefully one of them reaches out to the other. Now, Yard is currently out, and I must say that Tyson was born to do this rap shit. I mean, off my first few listens, I have Strike a Pose, Real Love, and Smoking Gun as my clear standouts from the project. But I say that to say that Tyson isn't going anywhere anytime soon, and I'm looking forward to what else he has in store for us. But for the time being, I've got Yard on repeat, and Presence is still on my rotation with no end in sight.
That is true.
But you
some
guys,
songs are definitely hard there,
this.
for sure.
What did you make of the things that Tyson spoke on? Comment down below.
Okay, so I would say, man, with Tyson, yeah, bro, the Sony thing I always thought was a bad move. I always thought that he should be independent or he should go with like a stay low route. You know, I just, bro, Sony, like, I don't know what it is with Sony. It just feels like they don't kind of understand how to operate, you know, with a rapper or a R&B act. Like, I feel like they do well with pop and rock and jazz and all those other things, but when it comes to hip hop and rap and everything, like Sony South Africa, they just, I don't know, that division just doesn't understand how hip hop works here. It seems like most of the major labels don't quite understand hip hop and how to push hip hop here. You know, hire me, call me, I'll figure it out for you. Okay, all right. But yeah, at the end of the day, when it comes to TYSON and Jody working together, I think, yo, bro, at the end of the day, they made one of the dopest songs from TYSON. You know, so I think that their chemistry is good. I think they should work together. I think they have a lot more in the tuck that they could give us, you know. When it comes to Reese and TYSON, that's the only part where I'm like, you know, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's a weird sitch. But hey, bro, at the end of the day, TYSON says it's all love, bro. If it's all love, then who am I to say anything? But anyway, it's been your boy Dwayze on Blaze. Shout out to y'all for all the support. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to react to. I'm going to get to some of your guys' requests. Apologies, I've been busy. And I was supposed to do like a bunch of reactions right now. But hey, Wi-Fi said never that, boy. Never that. So yeah, guys, I'm going to catch you in the next one. Hopefully. Oh, come on. Why am I never finding my mouse? All right. Peace out. Peace out.